I have to do both?
Because you just do. Hello and welcome to another episode of Lexx Education. It's the comedy science podcast where comedian me, Laura Lexx, tries to learn that pesky science from her about to go on holiday brother Ron.
Ciao.
Hello, Ron. What's up,
It's
governor?
Ron. Why are you going Cockney?
Dunno, just a bit different, isn't it? I can't see you, so I feel extra mischievous.
Yeah, I was just setting that up. Because I'm recording on Mother of the Podcast's laptop because I forgot my dongle.
Are you at
So I
Family of the
needed,
Podcast's house?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know this.
Why do you think I asked if Dad still had your old mic?
I don't know. Just thought you were being a weird creep or something.
No.
What are you doing there, Ron?
Seeing sister of the podcast, mate.
I thought she was coming to Bristol.
Yeah, but see her for multiple days and also see nephew of the podcast.
Oh, that's so nice. I love nephew of the podcast.
Yeah.
He's one of my
He's
top
good.
3 nephews.
Same. He's violent, but he's nice.
Yeah, he's quite feral, I think, compared to the other 2.
Yeah. He's having a good time, but, he's relaxing into being here. We're trying to get him to build a den in the...
Ooh, someone's at the door. Who's at the door? Who's at the door? Someone better answer it. Oh, God, can you tell I have a 3-year-old? 10 points if you're listening, people, and you know what that was from. Carol. Carol will know.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, mate, I don't live here. This is my parents' place, so...
Oh, okay.
Better to ring back another day, I reckon.
Oh, no worries. Okay, have
Cheers,
a good
mate.
day, right?
It's alright, mate.
What was that? A person just came to the door. Singing Mr. Tumble over. What the hell was going on, though? I think I can hear Toby.
Did the microphone pick that up?
Yeah, but I was singing, so I didn't quite hear what they offered. What happened?
He was a meat and fish man just passing through.
What do you mean, made of meat and fish?
I think he had meat and fish that he wanted to sell.
Why didn't you buy some? That sounds delicious.
Because I'm midway through a podcast record. I can't be doing deals right now.
Wow, our parents really do live in the Shire.
Yeah, they really do.
Just a meat and fish guy popping round. Sounded young. A young meat and fish guy?
Yeah, very young.
Feels like it might be stolen meat and fish.
He was wearing an official
Meat and fish
polo
jacket.
Shirt. Yeah.
Wow.
Went to the cafe that Mum's volunteering at yesterday.
Yeah, how was that?
Yeah, it was all right. Now we have to bleep
Stop
the
fiddling
names
with whatever
here.
you're fiddling with, please.
I have to bleep the names here. But was there a story from your primary school of someone shitting in some stickle bricks?
Yeah, there was, yeah.
What was the name? Last name? I thought it was the Smiths. Don't worry. All right, not relevant.
No. Is that...
Yeah.
Do they work there?
I swear did a shit somewhere once. But no, their mum.
Oh.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, you probably knew my boy," and I was like, "Yeah, strangled me with my tie." My first day of school. And she was like, "Yeah, he was assistant manager at Halfords now." And I was like,
Wow. Gosh, we did not go to a good school, did we?
No,
But you had a tie on, Ron.
I did have a tie.
Right, we've got an episode now, Ron. It's fully edited, but I thought I was making notes through it, but I've literally just written down proteins and enzymes. So I think that's what it was about. I remember this was the day I was about to go paddleboarding. You were cross about work. I don't think you'd had breakfast. There's some science, though, so do enjoy that. I had a lovely exchange with youngest sister of the podcast yesterday, where I texted her just to see how she was, because she was a little hungover at the weekend, and then she was sitting in a new garden chair that she'd bought, catching up on Lexx Education. And I thought, that's wholesome. And then I got worried that she was listening to the latest episode where we talk about how she copies all her boyfriends when she's in relationships. And I thought, she's not going to be happy when she hears that. I wonder if we edited it out.
Did we?
Can't remember.
You edited that one?
Yeah.
Who do we compare her to? That Brad Pitt. I mean, that's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, at least he's handsome.
I mean, 10 years ago, I'd have loved to have been compared to Brad Pitt. At the moment, I feel like, Also, I saw his last film. Wasn't that great?
What was
Actually, I don't
his
know if
last
it was
film?
his last film, but I saw a film he was in recently called Wolves. What's the matter with you? Shall I tell you what's the matter with me, Ron?
Yeah, go for it.
My whole house smells like bad drains.
Is it because you've now got 3 tiny things running around shitting in it?
No, it's because the drains smell because it's been so hot.
Yeah, I hate that. There was an office I had once where if the drains dried, they'd start to smell.
I think that's what's happening here.
Yeah, and you just had to run a bit of water down there and then it would stop for a few days.
Yeah. It's stinky and I don't care for it. I'm going paddleboarding today.
Oh, yeah?
Going down to Cookmere Haven, which is this cute, quiet little fat river. And I'm going to paddleboard.
Just for fun?
Yeah.
Trying to get somewhere.
No, just for fun. It's a bit windy today to go out on the sea. So we're just going to go to this quiet little bit of river.
Is it the place that you've been before?
Yeah.
I've seen pics of you paddleboarding on a river.
Yeah. When we first had Child of the Podcast, we took a kayaking out there.
That's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
I am just working today. And then we've got a friend coming over for dinner and play some games. And I was thinking about making pasta, but I think I might go to the gym instead.
Ooh, he's got to burn off a third of a pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing really well on a sort of more thoughtful eating bent. And then last night I was gigging at Comedia and I thought, I'll have dinner when I get there. And then they only had the sides menu on. They didn't have the full menu on. So I ate a bowl of halloumi fries for my dinner. And today I feel like I ate a bowl of cheese for my dinner because I did.
Yeah, I don't know why my body, or my brain, I guess, rather, never learns the lesson that the bowl of cheese don't make you feel good.
No.
You feel bad for a lot longer than the bowl of cheese makes you happy.
100%, Ron. Maybe we should get that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I mean, that was succinct and well phrased.
It will be a big t-shirt.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten back on the good eating wagon since getting back from my trip. But I'm hoping that when I get back from Brussels this time, I will be able to. But we'll see. We'll see. Laura, can you remember what we were doing last time on biology, A-level?
Let me check the old spreadaroo. It's a
So,
long
no,
time
you
since
can't remember.
biology. We were doing Rob Schneider.
The Schneidman himself.
Protein levels of structure on.
Yeah, give me a brief recap of that, eh?
Christ. Well, oh, here we go, Ron. Is this the one we get zhuzh for? I feel really lacking in zhuzh.
No, we get zhuzh in chemistry. When I can think about how to do it.
Okay. Right, we're looking at primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. Primary, secondary, and tertiary, these are single polypeptides. Quaternary is a multiple polypeptide chain. Polypeptide chains.
Multiple?
That's what I've written down. Proteins vary massively in size, Ron. The smallest protein is just 3 amino
What's
acids.
primary structure?
I don't know. I haven't got there yet. Smallest protein is 3. Itty bitty living space. And the largest is like 34,000, Ron. Whoa. Okay. Primary is a sequence of amino acids. And then in brackets, what aminos do we have in the protein chain? DNA determined. I don't know why I've written this in the style of a Ross Kemp introduction to a show, but that's what's happened.
It's odd.
Secondary, alpha helix, beta sheets, Viennetta, common in proteins, hydrogen bonds to carboxyl groups. Actually, I think that says bonds. Tertiary, the famous R group of a non-determinable status. How the R groups interact with each other, hydrophobes unite. This is mad. Quaternary, all of the above make a chain, and this level is about multiple chains coming together.
That was one of those where everything you just read was correct, but the tone of your voice really makes it seem like you weren't processing it as you were saying it.
But Ron, it was like 5 weeks ago. 27th of May. That is 7 weeks ago.
Laura, I learnt this over a decade ago.
But you are interested in it, whereas I find it to be bogus gumph.
Yeah, you do. You
It's
don't have
so
a high
pointless.
caliber brain for this sort of thing.
It's not about high caliber, Ron. It's about having a connection to the material. That's why the zhuzh is so great for me. Like, whatever the fuck it was we learned when we had Rylan, that went in.
Did it? What was that then?
No idea. Something about Rylan.
Exactly. So the zhuzh, you just remember the zhuzh. And I understand your point about, it's not about high caliber. You got to be interested in it. It's a hell of a lot about the way that it's taught. You got to have a good teacher, and you've been dealt a bum hand there as well. But Laura, with you, it is a bit about not being high caliber as well.
No.
Okay, Laura, we're going to finish off just the last little Wiggins of protein
Got
stuff
loads of
that
these
we...
little things to convert a USB into a USB-C, and I love them. They're so tiny. Little nub.
Now, that was not a high caliber contribution.
I also like this phone thing that they've popped out of. Looks like 2 little Minecraft hip flasks.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Ron, carry on.
See, we're trying to do A-level here, and you're way more in the sort of reception class. Look at these shapes. These shapes are amazing.
Hey, sometimes shapes are cool. And shapes are a big part of protein bonds.
How so?
Because the shape of the molecules in the bond is all determined by the dipolarism of the structure, and it gives it different properties, and the structure is determined by the properties of the bonds, and then that determines the properties of the feature that we're making.
Absolute word salad.
No, you know what I mean? What's that thing called? Dipolarism. Bipolarism. What's the thing where the bond goes on a diagonal because of how it connects?
Electronegativity.
No, what was it called?
Polar molecules. Polar bonds.
No. You know, we talked about how some things connect to each other.
Disulfide bonds. Disulfide bonds.
No, it wasn't sulfide. What was it about?
Hydrogen bonds.
It was in chemistry.
Right, so it's in chemistry, so it's got fuck all to do with what we're talking about
Maybe
now.
it was in biology then. But they all link together anyway, Ron. That's the whole part of it.
In some ways they do,
Yeah.
yes.
What was that called? It was in... It's even more annoying to half remember something than to just have forgotten the whole thing. Why have I got no notes about it? What it is, Ron, it's like, you know, Ron, you know, Ron. Right, shut up for a minute, let me think. Propanol. Remember that?
Good times. Happier times.
Okay, so what it's like, Ron, when you've got a protein and you've got a hydroxyl group connecting within the hydroxyl carboxyl group to the main C, and then the way the OH connects, like the bond between the C and the O is tighter than the O to the H.
Yeah, hydrogen
thing.
bond. Yeah, electronegativity, polar bonds. Yeah.
Yeah, polar bond. I said that.
I said that ages ago and you said no! And carried on looking.
But that thing. Why were we talking about that?
Because you said shapes are amazing. Sometimes the shape of a
Yes.
protein
So
affects the
exactly
bonds.
right. Okay. So back to my original point. There, the shape that the molecule creates is important to its strength and its structure and where it's likely to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more about the atoms that are involved than necessarily sort of the shape of it.
But the
shape
shape that
is
they join
important as
together.
well. For things like chirality, lock and key, lots of things, the shape is important. Now, Laura...
Every time you say chirality, I think about like a cat human, like a chimera.
Right. That's not what a chimera is, you know that, right?
I thought a chimera was a mix of two animals.
A chimera in Greek mythology, I think, has the head of a goat. What is it? It's a goat. It's got its tail is a snake. It's got a goat, a dragon, and a lion. The wings of a dragon, and then its tail is a snake.
A monstrous fire-breathing hybrid creature. Typically, it's depicted as a lion with a goat's head protruding from its back and a tail ending with a snake's head. The term chimera has come to describe any mythical or fictional creature with parts taken from various animals, to describe anything composed of disparate parts or perceived as wildly imaginable, implausible, or dazzling. In other words, a chimera can be any hybrid creature. We're both right, Ron. My mouth feels noisy today.
Yeah, you've got a lot of vim.
Yeah. I think what it is I quite need a little poop, and I'm trying not to make that be a Debbie Downer.
Right. But why would that be a
I'm
Debbie
fighting against the poop. Because if I give in to needing a poop, then I'll get distracted and I'll just try and the lesson away just to get it done. So I'm trying to engage.
Laura, should we do some science?
We
Would that
are.
help?
We've been talking about polarity. The polarity.
Polarity.
Polarity. He sounds like a sort of travelling talesman from the deep south. Polarity would knock on your door and everybody would come round and have a barbecue.
Yep. He sounds like he might be mates with Rusty Sugar.
Oh, yeah.
We never did our Detentron on Bayous.
I don't know why you're saying we never did. It's on the list, Ron. It'll come up. What have we got coming up? We've got You've just had Sweden and the Fjords and Rosalind Franklin. Next up, Ron, it's flaked almonds and carnival.
Wait, hang on. Little aside. So this week, I'm doing Sweden and the Fjords. You're going to tell us about Rosalind Franklin.
No, these are two separate episodes. You're doing Rosalind Franklin this week, and then next week you'll do Sweden and the Fjords.
Can I do Sweden and the Fjords this week?
No.
Why?
Because you can't. It's not what's in the spreadsheet.
Oh, fine.
If you sneak into the spreadsheet and change it, then you can do whatever you like. But I'm guided by the spreadsheet.
Okay. I had an idea that I wanted to put on the spreadsheet today.
Ooh. Do you know what, Ron? We're only 2 Patreon episodes.
Oh, yeah! Sorry, I remembered. I wanted to do the mysteries of the pyramids.
Ooh, that would be fun.
We're only
the
two.
last thing I put on is Avicii.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Mysteries of the... I thought of one that I really wanted to do the other day, Ron. Can we do an episode on the Channel Tunnel?
Sure.
Isn't the Channel Tunnel amazing?
I don't know much about it.
No, exactly. It's just a big tunnel under the sea.
Yeah?
Gah.
Laura, let's do a bit of science.
I'm waiting for you, polarity.
We're just going to pinch off the last little bit of protein.
Don't say pinch off, you know I need a poop.
Yeah, we're just going to squeeze out the last little bit of protein structure, and then we're going to talk about enzymes, which are, of course, still proteins, but a certain type of protein.
Like
Laura,
a fizzy protein, aren't they? That's how I think of an enzyme.
We're going to very quickly talk about a test for protein, where you can test whether protein is around.
What you do is you put it in your mouth, and if it's delicious, it's protein.
No, that's just wrong and unscientific. No, Laura, you get a liquid solution of the sample you want to taste. Okay.
Taste.
Test.
Oh, somebody likes chicken.
I do like chicken.
Imagine how many chicken noises I'm going to have put in this episode by now, Ron. We've been talking so much about protein. That was one of the first things you hated about this podcast.
Yeah, oh god, the first draft you did was really bad. Then what you do is
I've written down taste. Test.
You treat the sample with either sodium or potassium hydroxide. This makes the solution alkaline, okay?
Ron, is that with sodium or potassium hydroxide, or with sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide?
Sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide.
Got ya. Thank you for that clarity. So you treat it with one of those two. It gets beautiful highlights.
That makes it alkaline.
Ooh.
What does it do to the pH?
Makes it lower. Higher.
No, makes it higher.
Higher.
Then what you do is you add a couple of drops of copper 2 sulfate, okay?
Couple of drops of it onto copper sulfate.
No, couple of drops of copper sulfate to your sample.
Okay, some drops
Copper
of copper
sulfate.
sulfate to the sample.
Copper sulfate is famously a beautiful sapphire blue colour.
Oh, I love a sapphire blue. I've got a sapphire ring, Ron.
Yes, it's lovely.
Thank you.
It's good. Put it down now.
I got 2 sapphire rings.
You can buy the 2 steps that we've just talked about in one go. That's called biuret reagent, and it contains an alkali and copper sulfate.
Didn't that come up
When?
in the exam?
No, I think that was Benedict's reagent, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe.
So biuret reagent is those 2 things that we've just talked about, but it's good to know what's going on inside.
Okay.
if the solution changes from blue to lilac, then there is protein present.
Okay.
If it remains blue, no protein.
Okay.
Laura, is this test quantitative?
Qualitative.
It's qualitative.
Because you
Well
wouldn't be able to
done.
tell how much protein, you'd just be able to say there's some.
Exactly. Now, there's one caveat to this.
Okay, we're going to go to an ad break.
The poo's urgent.
Yeah. Thank you for that message from our sponsors. Okay, a little caveat. The sponsor was my butthole.
You couldn't have waited to poop after the caveat.
No. I'd have pooped in the caveat.
There need to be at least two. What's a peptide bond, Laura?
A chain of amino acid groups. No. Good try though, Laura.
Absolute faff. Just fucking nothing. Just words. Just saying things, I suppose. No. The peptide bond is the bond between two amino acids. Between the
Come
amine
on
group
then.
of
I
one.
wasn't just saying things, was I?
You were! You said it was a chain of amino acid groups. What does that even mean?
But Ron, that's so much better than imagine if I'd said like, oh, it's a star galaxy. I was in the right country.
Yes, in the right country, just saying things. That's always been the problem.
No, I think sometimes I'm not in the right country.
Yes. Sometimes, yes, but then you don't get a stop just saying things. You get a you're in the wrong country.
So what's a peptide bond?
It's the bond between two amino acids.
Okay.
The amine group of one and the carboxyl group of the other.
You've gone quiet again.
Uh,
Your green is only going like halfway up.
oh yeah, my input volume got turned all the way down for some reason.
Yeah, that's
There we
better.
go.
That's much better. That's the level of Ron that we know and love. We got an email about the podcast being too quiet on Spotify, and I'm trying to sort it out. Trying to
Yeah,
keep us loud.
just one person. Oh yeah, big up Victoria Neek, who puts a lot of comments on the Spotify. You seem grand.
Yeah.
If you're ever in any of the cities that we live in, let us know. We won't hang out. We're socially awkward, but we'll give you some tips and maybe lend you some toys.
We sure will.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I logged into the Instagram account for Lexx Ed the other day and noticed that lovely Stephen, who's not only super active in the Discord, also sharing some stuff out in the real world. And again, very grateful for anybody spreading the word.
Yeah, always great. If someone...
You are currently doing more work for this podcast than Ron.
Hey, now.
You never share the podcast.
I don't have social media.
Exactly.
What am I supposed to be sharing it on?
It's a real problem.
What am I supposed to be sharing it on?
You could use the Lexx Ed accounts and just do stuff there.
I don't have any of the apps.
Get them. Like, just telling me how badly you're joining in is not an excuse.
No, I have healthy work-life boundaries.
No, it's not a healthy work-life boundary. It's a work-life boundary that's incredibly unhealthy for the podcast.
Yeah, but it's healthy for me.
Yeah, which makes... So then
social media
accept
is
that
no
you're
good for
not
my brain.
pulling your weight on it.
I do loads. I do absolutely loads. I'm trying to tell you about Biuret reagents at the moment.
Well, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I know, and it's really hard work. It's quite stressful.
Did you get that? Did you get that reference, Ron?
I know that it is a reference. It's one of those things that was already in like third-degree references by the time I was born.
Oh, like 5th or 9th degree. It was a Rhett Butler, as in by your Rhett Butler.
There need to be at least 2 peptide bonds present in any protein molecule for the test to work. So it doesn't work if it's just amino acids or dipeptides.
So 2 peptide bonds present for this, what's this test called?
Biuret. Well, yeah, Biuret test is fine.
How do you spell biuret? I've just been sort of squiggling and then doing some T's and E's at the end.
Biuret.
Oh. I've made it much Frencher with like a double T-E at the end.
Oh, wow. I guess it could be a Biuret.
Biuret. Oh, you say? And then in English we'd say like burrate.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast. Sorry to promote other podcasts on the podcast. I was listening to a podcast this week about the history of tourism. And it has just occurred to me that tourism is called tourism because it was all started by people going on the Grand Tour. They were tourists.
Yeah, going on tours of
Yeah.
places.
I've never ever made that link before.
No.
This is my first. I've put gel pens in the book today. This is the turning around of A level, Ron. I'm doing it in gels.
Back not in black. I'm tired.
Yeah, listen, that was meant to be the little endy bit of the last one, and it's taken us 27 minutes to get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, for real it has. All right, Laura. We're going to do 10 minutes of proteins and then we've got to stop.
Okay.
We're
And then
gonna
I'm
talk
going
specifically-
paddleboarding. Spoosh, 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 spoosh.
And I've got to work a full day and then go to the gym and then cook for 2 people.
Wee, wee, wee.
Look, sorry that we can't all sit around on a paddleboard eating bonbons, Laura, but
I
some
wouldn't
of
be
us have to
eating
do
bonbons on the
things.
paddleboard, Ron. My paddleboard would get sticky. It would actually be really good if it's sticky because I don't have one of those ankle straps for it yet. So if I'm stuck to it, it's probably
Yeah, maybe
easier.
you need to eat some bonbons on there.
I was never allowed bonbons as a kid. They were one of those sweets that made me go over the edge. But I did love lemon bonbons. I love that powdery outside, and then they're like stiff, chewy, you know?
Yeah.
Stiff,
like they're gonna
chewy?
rip your fillings out.
Name me your last Star Wars fan fiction.
Nice. Laura, tell me everything you know about enzymes right now.
Enzymes have little teethy mouths, and they love chomping up things. They're active, busy guys. Catalysts. Often found in your body, loads of them in your mouth, in saliva. Acid. That's it.
Okay. Not bad. What are enzymes, like molecularly?
Molecularly. Molecularly. What are enzymes molecularly? It's a great question, Ron, and it's a question that I don't
Now-
think science really definitively knows the answer to.
Laura, I think I said this at the beginning of the episode, but also just think about what we're talking about at the moment.
It's a peptide.
Oh, fuck me. It's a protein.
It's a protein. Everything's protein.
That's
Everything
not
is
true.
protein.
That's not true.
Ow,
Don't sing that.
violating
Because if you
here.
sing it, then it becomes part of your brain.
Yeah, that's true. Enzymes are proteins.
They are proteins. Are they fibrous proteins or are they globular proteins?
Globular.
They are globular. Well done.
Enzymes are globular proteins.
You correctly said they are catalysts. Laura,
Yes.
what are catalysts?
Catalysts are things that make things happen for other people, the movers and the shakers of the protein world.
What? Speak with some specificity. What do you mean by make things happen?
Reactions.
Yes, indeed. Do they create new reactions?
No.
What do they do?
You're so quiet again.
Yeah, for some reason my settings just keep leaping down. I'm going to have to keep my eye on that.
You have to. The people need to hear you. Do the people hear you, pod? Bop, 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 bop. I felt amazing today.
That's really nice to hear.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be crying by lunchtime. It never lasts long.
I haven't eaten. I think that's my issue.
Yeah, and your personality. Two big issues for Ron.
Some people like my personality.
Everyone likes your personality, Ron.
It's just one of my two big issues. If it makes you feel better, Laura, your personality, which is
one?
very similar to mine and also rotten, don't even make your top 3 big issues.
No, that's fine. I would say it goes forehead, choices, teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a family. We do have dog shit teeth.
Oh, horrible teeth. Absolutely
Yeah.
horrible teeth. I'm having to try and get Child of the Podcast to stop sucking her thumb at the moment. And I just hate it because I remember how awful it was trying to stop sucking my own thumb. And so I have to be like strong about it. But also I'm like, oh God, I don't really want to have to make you do this. But you should. What was the question?
I had a
Do they
dummy.
make new... She never took to a dummy.
Yeah, I had a dummy, and then I just remember that getting taken away at some point. Reading a book called The Nunu Tree.
Yeah. Was that about the monster that buried the Nunu in the garden?
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing with you was, you just never made a fuss, so you were probably gutted, but just shrugged and walked away from your dummy. And we were like, oh, that was easy.
Yeah. Very placid.
Very placid. Not like an enzyme.
No. So they don't create new reactions, Laura. What do they do? I can see that little bar sneaking down. Why are you doing that, little bar? Stop.
They facilitate reactions, Ron. They offer a space.
Yeah.
They beckon
Oh,
fizzy
no.
people into the into a world.
They speed up the rate of chemical reactions that already happen.
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah. They don't sort of create new
They're a
pathways and
safe
stuff.
haven for change.
So you mentioned their toothy little mouths. That's obviously what we call the active site. Can you remember what we call the thing that goes in the active site?
The lock and key.
That's just saying things there.
Oh.
No. Lock and key is just a sort of visual metaphor to help you understand what's going on.
It's worked. I'm doing
Yes.
really well at this.
It's called a substrate, the thing that goes in there.
Substrate. Gravel.
And then we're going to have to do enzymes next time. We're simply out of time. But to finish sort of correcting what you said, you talked about it, them specifically breaking things down and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that is, that's what we would call a catabolic enzyme. They do break things down, but they also build things up. So,
Yeah.
so if your DNA synthetase and things like that, that's an enzyme that joins things together.
I like enzymes. Enzymes are the like they'd live in LA, you know? Mingling. Making deals happen. They've got nothing to offer of their own accord, but they're buzzy. They know everyone. They're the who's who.
Mingling
Yeah.
sounds like a horrible word.
Mingling.
And that's all we'll do today.
Don't you think that they'd be little Hollywood creeps? someone would pitch their idea, they'd break it down, rebuild it into something worse. Kazam!
I think you're giving enzymes a hard time there.
No, they're very successful. They've got a helicopter pad in the back garden.
Enzymes do everything, man. They're it's really like everything else is just kind of there, and then the enzymes make it all work.
Yeah.
Enzymes most important bit.
Yeah, and they get well remunerated for it.
Right, let's end this so I can go eat some toast before I got to start work.
Yeah, eat some bloody toast, you miserable little git.
All
Love
right.
you, Ron.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. I sort of forgot we had a quiz. For some reason, I thought we didn't need to do one, but you're absolutely ruddy.
I mean, we could do quiz later on in the week if you want, but there's no reason to. Okay. I don't think we... Oh, good. Big yawn.
Are you hydrated, Ron? You probably haven't had enough water today. I've got this massive water bottle these days. Look how big it is. Ron loves drinking.
I think I've drunk enough. I think I'm malnourished, but that's okay. Laura, I don't think we got a lot done in this episode.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh.
but I think.
I felt like it was a good one, no?
Do you remember what we were talking about?
Butyrene? Butyrene? Butat.
Oh, yeah. We did, Biuret
Buzos.
Biuret agent?
Biuret agent.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that for 2 marks.
This is a piece of shit, by the way. Do better.
I'd forgotten we'd covered that. I've only got questions on enzymes.
Ron.
Biuret's agent? Biur agent.
Bayou agent.
Biuret. Biure.
It was like a test to see if proteins in stuff.
1 mark. There's 3 more marks.
You said there were 2 marks.
Now there's 4.
Fuck, this doesn't feel scientific. Stop playing with the printer, Laura. You put vinegar on the thing? Or not vinegar, but like something. What are you spritzing?
My plant.
Don't spritz your plant now.
Don't you hate it when your plants get dusty?
Yeah, I vacuum my plants.
Smart. You're smart. You're a smart lady.
I've got a really big ficus in my dining room.
My ficuses aren't great.
Why not?
They just don't... I don't think I was watering them enough. Now they've started watering them properly. They've started growing, which is
I water my ficus every day.
Yeah, I was
little
watering
bit.
it like once a week, maybe every 2 weeks
I
in
do
winter.
whatever's left in the dog bowl every day.
Yeah, and yours is lush.
Yeah, and I've had it for like 10 years.
Yeah, I'm watering mine a lot more now.
Yeah. Right. So you have copper sulfate is sitting at the end of my nose. So I'm going to say copper sulfate, and you put that on the stuff that you're testing for protein. And then it's kind of like a litmus test. If it goes, I don't know, blue, there is protein in it. And if it goes green, there is no protein in it. It's quantitative. No, it's qualitative. It's a qualitative test. You probably use a pipette.
You got 3 marks out of 5. I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
So you don't put vinegar in it. You actually treat it with sodium or potassium hydroxide to make it alkaline. So kind of the opposite of vinegar, which is, of course, an acid.
Delicious acid.
Copper sulfate was completely correct, and that's really cool of you. Well done. Copper sulfate is blue, so it actually starts out blue, which is where the blue came from, and then it goes lilac/purple if there's protein present. It is qualitative.
Yes.
So you got.
Do I
3
get a
marks
mark for blue though?
No.
But it does go blue if there's no protein.
Yes, and you said it goes blue if there's protein.
Oh fuck. Okay. Pretty good though.
Pretty good. So that was 3 out of 5. Laura, what are enzymes?
Enzymes are a catalyst.
What type of catalyst?
A live catalyst. A
do
location
better.
spot.
No,
Catalyst.
better.
A cycle area.
What? No, focus in on live. What? You use better words. Do better. It's a specific 2-word phrase.
Yeah,
One of them's
it's about like being a bullseye, isn't it?
No, that's not what I'm asking for.
Isn't it? I thought it was
Focus in on the live thing that you said. But just do better.
their heartbeat.
Think better.
Heartbeat
Have better
bugs.
thoughts.
They are.
They're not heartbeat bugs.
They're like. What's it
That's
called?
a mad thing you just said.
No, it's not. They're. What's it called when they're like the electric trampoline activity?
No, catalysts is one of the word. They're something catalysts is what I'm asking for. It's a similar word to live, but I'm asking you to do better.
Living catalyst?
Almost. What subject is this?
Biological catalyst.
There we go. That's the 2-word phrase that we needed.
Great. Never heard that phrase before.
Yes, you have. Laura, what's a catalyst?
It's something that speeds up a reaction, a rate of reaction, or provides a spot for the reaction to happen.
It increases the rate of reaction and...
That's good.
Right, 1 mark out of 2. It increases the rate of reaction and is not used up in the process.
Oh, yeah, that is good information that I do know.
Yeah. What are the 2 types of enzymes?
Big and small.
No.
Lock and key. Teeth ones.
No,
Acid and alkali.
no.
Cogs and smooth wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah?
cogs and smooth wheels, yeah.
Cogs and smooth wheels. Sounds like an early noughties, like, soft dance music duo. Sweet like chocolate
I thought
boy.
it sounded more like Henry Ford's rival, cogs and smooth wheels.
He definitely lives in the bayou.
No, he's
Cogs and
he's
smooth
the big
wheels.
he's the big city developer coming to pave over the bayou.
You'll never have our bayou. My granddaddy didn't toil on this bayou for you to pave over it.
This whole bayou's gonna be a multi-story car park by the end of July. Cogs and smooth wheels. No, anabolic and catabolic are the 2 types of enzymes,
okay.
of course. Laura, what's the name of something that the enzyme fits with? What's like the scientific name for the key that goes in the lock?
Prozyme.
It's not often when you're just saying things that you make up a word. Prozyme.
Yeah.
Prozymes and enzymes?
Yeah, that sounds right, doesn't it?
No.
Like a
They're not called locks and prolocks.
All right, enzyme and startzymes.
Startzymes?
Yeah,
No.
startzyme
called a
enzyme.
It's called a substrate.
Oh, I do remember talking about substrates. Yeah, gravel. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you remember
yeah.
talking about it because we did a lesson on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You really treat the lesson and the quiz as completely disconnected events.
They just feel so long apart, and that's mad today because this was days ago. It was a 1 week, and it feels like there's a
normal.
lot has happened this week. A lot has happened.
And social media and other things have just rotted your brain.
I don't really look at social media.
Yeah, you do all the time.
No, I don't. I post a lot. I don't read what anybody else is saying, which in many ways is more toxic.
Yeah, just screaming into the abyss.
Well, not even that. I just post jolly little videos and then fuck off it again. The only thing I really watch is Nate the Hoof Guy.
And Tiny Chef.
No, Tiny Chef's really depressed at the moment, so I've stopped watching it because it was bringing me
Why
down.
is he depressed?
His Nickelodeon show got cancelled. Sometimes me and Chad of the podcast like compilation videos of babies doing stuff.
Tiny Chef was mentioned on a different podcast I listened to recently.
He is funny.
Yeah.
Well, no, I really try not to scroll on my phone because, because I use my phone a lot for work, so I really try to not do it for funsy stuff, so that Child of the Podcast just doesn't have me constantly at my phone. So she sort of knows that if I'm on my phone, it's a work thing.
That's fair. If I ever have a child, it won't know what a phone is.
Why? Where will your phone go?
I'll hide it in the attic, and I'll say, "You're never allowed up there," and sort of create tension.
Oh, she has a little plastic phone that the other day she couldn't find it, and she asked me to ring it for her to find it. It's like, I love your thought, but I can't do that, babe. Right, we should probably go record an episode.
Yeah, you got 5 out of 11 there.
Okay. Now, Ron, I know you haven't listened back to that episode, but I think the listeners will agree. I was really trying.
Yeah, you're often trying.
But not in a like, ha ha ha, the peasants are revolting. I think I was really trying to do science.
Maybe you were. I haven't listened. Yeah. We stopped listening back at some point.
Yeah, I think it was when we didn't have many in the vault. So we were just editing them, editing them that week and then getting them out. And now we're just busy beans. We're busy.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get back in the habit
You won't,
at some point. But
you won't.
No. But then ultimately, do I need to? No.
Maybe not. Was this better before we
Yeah.
did? Who knows? Listen,
I don't think anyone's joining for the intros, outros. Like, God, I hope they're making pithy and on the money remarks about the episode we're about to listen to.
It's anyone's guess as to why we even put them in.
The intros, outros?
Yeah.
As you remember, been against it from the start.
Yeah. But here we are, 3 and a bit years in, still doing it, baby!
Gotta have that complicated timeline.
I love it. I think it means it stretches a feature through a month. I just edited the last episode that has the pub quiz in, that I don't think's even started happening for listeners yet.
Yeah, the pub quiz.
So
All those episodes that had a smack of Schneider to them. Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy that.
It rinses flavour. It really uses the tea bag twice, I think, our method of podcasting.
Yeah, we get everything out of a bit.
Sometimes too much.
With the Native Americans of podcasting, we use the whole cow.
Yeah. Ron, we've got a new patron. And they've come in at a high tier, Ron.
Where did you send this to me?
I've just sent it to you on WhatsApp.
Right, I see.
This will mean nothing to you, but...
You have to do the rumpety pumps.
Okay. Rumpety bumpety, thank you time. Rumpety bumpety, the pleasure's all mine. Rumpety bumpety, thanks for your money. We hope you find the joke rinsing eternally funny. That's the first time I think it's had lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get used to that. It rhymed as well.
Yeah.
Graham Hall. Thank you, Graham Hall. Graham Hall is the inventor of the electric trampoline, a device so powerful it was only used once, and then it was responsible for the electrifying and sending into space of several adults and at least one child. Graham now lives in witness protection amongst the lab rats, who neither judge nor criticize, but instead applaud his scientific mind and also really enjoy playing on the electric trampoline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rings less than a bell.
No, well, I was trying to remember the term active site, and one of my guesses was electric trampoline. But that was one of the options for alternative titles. Alternative title potentials were Fat River, Hydrophobes Unite, Something About Rylan, Shapes Are Amazing, Polarity, Back Not in Black, or Activitique. Activitique? I can't remember what that was. But those were the potential alternative titles. But thank you, Graham. I thought I'd wrap your thank you into one of the possible titles.
Thank you, Graham.
Thanks,
we
Graham.
really support we support your support of us.
Yeah. I'm especially grateful this week because I've literally cleared out every penny of my bank account to have to buy a new car.
Yeah.
So, guys, you're the only thing keeping me afloat right now.
Yeah, Laura is currently living life as one of the characters in Nottingham.
Yeah.
And
I need to
the
break my
tax
leg
man's
so I can
come.
hide some coins in my
Yeah,
foot.
it's gonna say, yeah, it's tapping all of the coins out of her shoes.
It'll be okay, though. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Thanks, guys. Have a lovely week, and we'll be back next week. August episodes, man. They're always something. Oh, I fucking hate August. Let's just get August done and get to all the specials in September. Ron's got to watch a Cinderella story.
Yeah.
It's nearly
Well,
birthday time, then it's Halloween time. Oh, so many funsies.
Got a message from girlfriend of the podcast, Judith, today. She's
Still
like,
Judith, is it? I wondered if it was a new one.
She was like, oh, it's my birthday month, and I said, nice, exclamation mark with a smiley face. Now apparently was not excited enough for her birthday month.
She's got such great energy.
Yeah.
I was watching the Taskmaster series with Rose Matafeo in it yesterday. We're nearly at the end of that series. And the outfit Rose wears for the tasks, I think, is very girlfriend of the podcast. A sort of
cool.
rust suit in cord.
Flaming Ape's Head on the Discord has reminded us that Sarah Pascoe is in season 3.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
That's not one of the ones that's on Netflix, I don't think, so I haven't seen that one.
That's probably why it slipped my mind as well. It's also got Al Murray, Dave Gorman, Paul Chowdhury.
Oh, that sounds
someone
fun.
else.
Huh?
Class dismissed, I guess.